books can't escape from the team. Call the morning steam. It's time to break one for cover. That's gonna cover. That's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice or might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott. Sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money. You know how we do it.
All right, and a pleasant good morning to you coming from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam Show here for a Thursday, September 4th. Oh, not much going on today. How about you guys? Just a little National Football League season opener tonight. Can't wait to get the NFL season underway. What a game it's going to be when the Dallas Cowboys take on the Philadelphia Eagles tonight from Philly. Should be awesome. We'll be with you tonight for some companion coverage. I'll be with the guys here for most of the game anyway tonight with the Eagles ready to go against the Cowboys. Man, really excited and happy to have you guys here as a preview season opener tonight with Dallas and Philly. Philly an 8-point favorite, total 47.5. Big number, but big news. We'll get to the game and talk about it here momentarily. Want to thank everybody for joining me here on the Morning Steam Show, and I want to say hello to folks coming up, getting ready. Good morning to Cash Kane is here, Nuke Worker as well. Good morning to you, and Robert McCormick is ready to go today. Trevor Davis is here as well. Nuke says, everyone, please like this video. Subscribe to our channel, Sports Bunny, here on YouTube, the fastest growing sports betting channel on YouTube. And we'll have preview also some Major League Baseball and WNBA action tonight as well. We won't be here for too long, with our show today, but certainly quality over quantity here today. So thank you for joining me there in the chat. We'll review briefly some of the action here from yesterday. We did have some winners here with the sports money premiums as well. Let's get to some of the action here for Wednesday. Anyway, we did have a winner here on the show yesterday with Washington against Miami. We took the Nationals there on the run line against Miami, but boy, Washington gets it done again. Pretty easy, 10-5 there with Mitchell Parker. Talked about it. Talked about it there yesterday, going up against the Yuri Perez, but it was the Nationals picking up the win. How about Nasim Nunez, 2 home runs for the Nats. More young stars there. So the Nationals are able to get some wins here and there. Also, we did have a winner here on the show yesterday with the Baltimore Orioles over the Padres. Yeah, that's right. The Orioles swept the Padres. Padres pitching problems continue to mount here a little bit. Look, that bullpen is great for sure, but Padres have only 3 quality starts right now in the last 19 games, and all the starters are getting rocked here basically, and the bullpen has to come in and try to clean it up. Sometimes it's too little, too late. We did have a super high roller premium winner yesterday with the over in the game between the Padres and the Orioles. The Orioles completed the sweep with a 5-7 win. Padres have lost 8 of their last 10. The Orioles had 4 home runs early on to lead 7-0. Cowser, a 3-run home run. Manny did have a 2-run shot. Tatis had a home run, but by then Padres were down, and they ended up losing 7-5. But hey, Mason Miller, did you see what he did? He had the immaculate inning there yesterday. 9 pitches, 9 strikes. Uno, dos, adios for Mason Miller there yesterday. Great job. The Padres lose yesterday. Also, we had a winner here on the show with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, that's right. We had the Pirates there yesterday over the Dodgers in that 3-0 victory. Brandon Ashcraft gets it done. They had to scratch Ohtani with dehydration, but he was able to hit. What's up with Ohtani? He cramps up. He has some issues there some of the time with his physicality, I guess you could say. Hey, hopefully you're joining me every day on the Happy Hour show over on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, or so. Even if they want to scold me there, hey, at least I show up. And I gave out the under in that show with the Dodgers and Pittsburgh yesterday in the game between Sheehan and Ashcraft. Easy under yesterday with some of that is Reynolds and McCutcheon hit home runs for Pittsburgh. And, well, we got a pretty good pitching matchup today there as well. Also, we had a winner here on the show yesterday, Seattle and Tampa Bay. Mikey Money had this one as a premium, just like he had that Dodger game as a premium under. He had this one with me with Seattle and Tampa Bay game to go over in the 9-4 victory for Tampa Bay yesterday as a Rays were able to get it done over the Mariners yesterday. Yandy Diaz, 5 hits in that one for Tampa Bay. Also a happy hour winner yesterday on that show with Atlanta and the Cubs. Game total under. I had that one with Atlanta winning it 5-1. I gave out the under there on the happy hour. It was another premium winner for Mikey Money in that one too. How about that? Yesterday, but it was the Cubs losing to the Braves as Ha-Seong Kim had a 3-run home run in that one, and the Cubs are still 20 games over 500. Also, make sure you're with me and subscribed here with my VIP selections at Winnable. I did send out the Milwaukee Brewers as a free release there yesterday in the 6-3 win with Quintana over Nola. We did go with the Brewers there yesterday. Isaac Collins does it again, 3-run home run in that big series between two very good teams. Also did have the over there yesterday here on the show. Another winner for Mikey Money there yesterday. He crushed his premium plays yesterday for sure with several of these plays there. All right, we did have also winner here on the show yesterday with the Angels in the win over Kansas City. How about the Angels yesterday picking up this victory over Kansas City 4-3 with the rookie Dana getting the start there, and also Joe Adell had all 4 RBIs in the game for the Angels there. Also, we had a super high roller premium winner on the under in that one with the Angels in Kansas City. Also had the White Sox here on the show yesterday on the run line. Yeah, we did have yesterday for sure the White Sox to get it done there. Michael Taylor 2-run double in that one. We had the Sox there yesterday over Minnesota. Also a winner last night, Houston and the Yankees game to go over. The Astros won a wild one. They scored in a crazy sequence where the Yankees just totally melted down in the 8th inning, and the Astros scored on a balk, a wild pitch, and a walk. New York still won 8 of 10, but Astros get the win there yesterday. We did have the over as our pick. Also swept here with San Francisco on the run line. They held on as Matt Chapman hit 2 home runs, including a 3-run shot. And Colorado lost there. I believe it was their 100th loss of the season, if I'm not mistaken. And we did have the Giants holding on for that run line win. Also, we had a sports money premium winner here with the over in that game. Make sure you're getting my sports money premium picks here at winnable.com. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. You can get signed up to win my plays here. Free subscription when you just comment in the chat. Say hello, make a pick, do whatever you need to do to get signed up. You can win a free month worth of my plays, and hopefully they'll be pretty good. Seems like we had a few winners here yesterday, so get signed up over at winnable.com/Ramon. And I'll send you a couple packages every day, including the ones yesterday here with some of the winners that I just mentioned. We did have also a premium pick winner with the Win Club yesterday in the WNBA with the Atlanta Dream. We had them to smoke Las Vegas, and they did just that yesterday in the 86-75 win to cover that spread there. Game total, though, let's see, was 86-75. Picked up that winner there yesterday. Also, we did have winner here on the show yesterday with the Chicago Sky. Yeah, we had the Sky there yesterday over Connecticut. And we also had them in the first half over there on the 2-3 zone show. So hopefully you're checking me out there on the 2-3 zone with Justin McKelvey and Ron Crawford every day over on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. So check that out every day. And we had preview today's games as well, but we'll give a few picks out here as well. Also, we did go with one winner there as Carolina Mutuba did cover against Osaka here. We gave out plus 3.5, minus $1.25 here on the show yesterday with Muhaba getting the win over Osaka. My premium picks didn't come through in tennis yesterday, but we did give out Yannick Sinner over on the happy hour, minus 8 games, and he smashed Musetti in that one. All right, I think that can wrap it up here for the opener. And then let's say hello to a few more folks, and we'll get the show underway because it won't be very long, that's for sure. Bobby Mack, he had, let's see here, I think he had the under in that match. Was that the Osaka match there? D Money is here today. And not that D Money, who basically was Bill Dance here on the show yesterday. I don't know if that's what we're looking for here on the channel, but good to see yesterday Sean Fox with his co-host there. He was doing some Bill Dance action there yesterday. Didn't know what was going on there. Good morning to Twisted here, Nick Handy as well, and Bar is here today. Nice to see Bar. How you? Missed you there a couple days there, Bar, I think. Good morning. All right. Remember to head over to winnable.com/Ramon to pick up those premium picks here from me and use the promo code STEAM to save 20% off those premium pick packages for just $16.95. Basically, when you use that promo code, you'll get a month of steady winners from me every day. Here I send out a few updates. Today might be kind of light, but you know we're getting into it here this weekend for sure with the college football action and the NFL. So go over to winnable.com/Ramon to get those plays from me, from Mike, from Jeff, and get signed up.
It's your boy, Mikey Money. I'm inviting you to join the Sports Money crew on Winnable. Get all of our premium best bet selections.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
We do the work, you get the plays sent straight to your phone right when you need them.
Don't wait, don't guess, don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
All right, thank you, Mike. Great job there promoting that. And Trevor says, how about some international basketball today, Ramon? Can you give us some more winners here on the court? So far, we're underway, and some of the action in Eurobasket today. I didn't play the early games with the two matchups there right now. Georgia is over Bosnia and Herzegovina. Looks like they'll be able to Bosnia and Herzegovina leads Georgia in the fourth quarter now by 5, and France, they are blowing out Iceland. I think they're going to get that cover easy in and over there. So yeah, maybe we can get something in there on the last two games since we're pretty short here on the schedule. I'll look to maybe get something in with you guys in some of the action here coming up. In fact, let me go ahead and give that out right now because I think these other games, like I said, I passed on the early games here, at least picks wise, if you know what I mean. So let me see if I can get that out right now. David McCarthy, hello as well. And he says he scored yesterday for us in the WNBA. Thank you, David. Yeah, my one pick here in the next group of games. Let me just go and give it out right now. Thank you, Trevor, for that. I've got one play coming up. I want to see Gorky's here. I don't want to step on his toes here, but I'm going with Cyprus and Italy game to go over 154. That's coming up at 11:15 Eastern and 8:15 Pacific with Cyprus and Italy, and I've got it to go over 154. That's I don't have anything right now. We'll see. Slovenia and Israel. Israel 3-point favorite. Total 176 in Eurobaskets. We're closing out the stage where they play two games at once here today. Gary Ferentz here today as well. Hello. He had a great day, except for what the Red Sox cost him there yesterday. Yeah, you know what? I did have a couple of clunkers there yesterday for sure, and I don't know what, going with the Red Sox there. What was I thinking there? Laying $1.35. Yeah, they got steamed in a bullpen game though against Cantillo, coming through there big time in that one. All right, and Terrell, look, he said Cody Bellinger with that home run got that New York team total, but Aaron Boone was looking like a fool out there again yesterday. He was only embarrassing himself when he went out there to argue. It felt like there yesterday, right? All right, let's see who is ahead right now in the algorithm. And who is the top commenter so far? It is Trevor Davis, followed by Bobby Mack, Justin McKelvey in there as well. Wait a minute. Did I see any comments from Justin? Am I looking at the right show? Did I miss just? Oh, I haven't caught up. There's Justin. Oh, there he goes. Justin was at that Pirates-Dodgers game yesterday. Saw a great job by Pittsburgh there. Great job. Enjoyed that game. Justin wasn't happy with the results of the card, but great job there with Justin going to that game. Hope he enjoyed it, other than the fact that he was pretty ticked about Ohtani not getting the start. And Justin saying 152.5. Is that in my game, Justin? All right. Hey, well, I'll say 154 just so I can cover everybody there. But hey, maybe a little bit of value there yesterday. Talk sports with JT. Nice to see him here as well. Flea Mathis as well today. Anyway, so we got Trevor, we got Robert, we got Justin. Nuke is number 4, Var number 5, Terrell number 6, D Money number 7 in there. You've got let's see. Oh, David McCarthy in there, number 8, Cash Kane, number 9, and Nick Handy, number 10. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here. All right, we're ready to go with the big one. Should we just wait till the end of the show and keep everybody around to wait for my prediction on the football game? You don't need my prediction on the football game. I want to know what you guys have on the football game tonight. Let's go to it and talk about the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. It feels good to say that, and it feels good to click that button and show it there on the screen tonight with Dallas here on the road, taking on their heated rivals, the champion Eagles. They'll celebrate their championship. And we've seen sometimes, in this tradition now of the Super Bowl champion getting that start, maybe some flat performances sometimes from the team, dare I say, right? But sometimes they've come out pretty strong too. So how do you guys see it today in the NFL? Let's get to it with the Cowboys and the Eagles. Dallas has won their last 3 season openers, covering their last 4 season openers overall. Cowboys are just 10-13 against the spread as a road underdog since the pandemic season. Over the last 5 years, the Dodgers just 7-8 against the spread on the NFC East road. We know Dak Prescott can lead this team down the field with a great receiving core. There's nothing wrong with this Dallas passing game, but what are the Dallas Cowboys going to do in the running game against the Philadelphia Eagles? You need that running game here. Look, I already commented there a little bit about what we've seen with the Cowboys here today with their running game. I kind of was out there making a little bit of a few picks here and there so far with the game. Game I talked about on a show, Javonte Williams, getting the start, but the Cowboys are going to use all three of their running backs. They think they've got a good running back room with Miles Sanders and, of course, the rookie Jadon Blue. And all of them will see action, I would think, here. Philadelphia, what can you say? I don't know, number one against the run, number one against the pass. It feels like the defense is just as responsible for Philadelphia's greatness as Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown as well. The defense is what makes it tick. Now we know the storyline. The big storyline, of course, was the trade of Parsons to Green Bay. Is that a big deal? Not a big deal? Look, I don't want to say we know what we've heard Mikey Money a little bit this week talk about his Eagles and this game. I have questions about the mindset, the quote-unquote mindset of the Dallas Cowboys. I hate the mindset. I hate the questions about the mindset, but come on, you're bringing in a guy. Look, Brian Schottenheimer is a qualified head coach. If you're the Dallas Cowboys, you need a marquee coach. You're never going to bring one in here. Brian Schottenheimer is not that. But with Juror in charge, you're never going to get anyone who can hold any authority in the personnel decisions of this program, and it holds Dallas back. They're going to be a clusterfuck. You know they are by the end of the season. This is the Dallas Cowboys. They'll probably start off as a cluster here tonight. Now, maybe Dak will come out and whip this thing around. Maybe Philadelphia will be complacent, and they'll just come out thinking we're the world champs, and all of a sudden Dallas – there's no doubt Dallas can maybe move the ball up and down the field somewhat against this defense because they've got incredible talent on offense with CeeDee Lamb, of course. He's a legend here. And now with George Pickens, he's energized by playing in this new scheme here for sure. And maybe we'll see Pickens excel here. Tolbert, Turpin as well, Ferguson. It's a good offense, man. It's the Dallas Cowboys. But there's just something underlying with this franchise time and again right now that just leaves you scratching your head and saying, how did we get into this position? For the Philadelphia Eagles, man, come on. You know where it lies with Jalen Hurts, with Saquon Barkley. That receiving core, don't forget Dotson here and Dallas Goedert. As well for the Eagles, 15-11 against the spread as a home favorite, 7-5 against the spread against NFC East games at home. Now, the last 4 years, Philadelphia in their season opener, 4-0 straight up, 3-1 against the spread. The Eagles, however, in their last 6 home openers, 1-5 against the spread. Jalen Hurts, what can you say about this guy, man? And Sirianni, 53-23 as a head coach so far with this team. Philadelphia has gone over in 5 of their last 6 season openers. We'll say this, over the last 17 seasons, the Super Bowl champion is 19-6-2 against the spread in week 1. They've come out, despite what you might want to think of the perception of a letdown, the best team has come through big time. It feels like Eagles won last year 34-6 and also 41-7. A combined 75-13 was the final score between these two teams. Has Dallas made up that kind of difference? Was it a fluke in those blowout wins? The home team has covered 5 of the last 6 in the series between these two teams, and the series has gone over in 6 of the last 8 meetings between the clubs. Let's go to the chat and see what you have in this one. What else would you like me to add in the game tonight between Dallas and Philadelphia? Is there anything else I can do for you here in previewing the game tonight? think I've talked a little bit about the personnel. Look, I think Javonte Williams, I'm kind of under on his yards prop here tonight because I think Dallas will use a little bit of a rotation. And maybe that is the best for Dallas given the talent they have at running back. Now, Williams should be spectacular, but he's kind of a risky play here. It feels like, because of the fact that Sanders can get in there as well. But not only that, it's the Philadelphia defense. Who am I kidding? Still, if Philadelphia does run it up, I think Dallas can probably get some on the back end here as well. But can they get that money? We've got the chat. Let's go to the chat, see what you guys have. Have I done a sufficient job for you guys in previewing tonight's season opener? Let's see, here we go. No wonder I'm on YouTube and not I got some shortcomings. We know that, folks, but hey, I can dribble on a little bit about the NFL. Hey, way to open this stock market with a tumble there real quick. Hey, nothing like being down several hundred to start the day. Here we go. Let's take a look at Benjamin in the chat. Nice to have Benjamin here today. He's got the Cowboys team total over 19.5. How about that? To get 20 or more points. Man, that would probably be a cover right there, it feels like. Gary says, hell yes, it's time for football. Nuke says, Eagles first half, Eagles full game. Rich is here today. He says, Barkley over 21 yards for his longest rush today. Cash Kane on the Cowboys. Here, Rich is leaning to Dallas. Divisional game, you know what that means, right? Robert likes Dallas here. Looks like Dallas in the chat for sure so far. Man, have Dallas come a long way? Can they be the contending team? Can they pass up Washington here in the division? Can they start off with a win? George Pickens says over, Justin says, George Pickens over 53.5 yards tonight. And Nuke says Dak is what's wrong with the passing game. And I know what Nuke is saying. I mean, we're not necessarily lambasting Dak a little bit. And you know what? Maybe the reins here can be let loose a little bit with Schottenheimer. This is where the pressure is on. It feels like Var likes Eagles first half. Robert likes the over in the game overall. 9 Legacy says Dallas Cowboys. Cover the spread and sprinkle on that money line a little bit. A lot of support here. A lot of confidence that Dallas is going to be able to turn it around, at least in the season opener. And I would think maybe if you think they can do it here, that they can be set up for success. I just think Dallas is, because of the ownership, the way they do business, this is what's wrong with this franchise, right? Why are we always scratching our head by the middle of the season? And what's wrong with this team? Why can't they get it together? Justin says he's got Hurts to throw an interception. Stop Gio, nice to have you here today. And Nasty Nate, thank you for being here and holding down the fort. In the back here, he's got Eagles first quarter to lay it. And he also says, take the Cowboys and the Chiefs tomorrow in a teaser to get it done. So add 7 to Dallas and take off 7 or add 7 to the Chiefs too. And, Rich Stubbs says Lamb to go over in his receptions tonight. Dak is healthy. That's going to be key. But for how long, says Nuke. All right, you guys, what am I going to do? I'm out of chat comments from you guys. And what am I going to do with the big game tonight between Dallas and Philadelphia? You know what, guys? Dallas and Philadelphia have gone over in 9 of their last 11 meetings, or 7 of their last 9 meetings against one another with an average combined score of 55 points. The average score of this game in the last 9 meetings has been Dallas 28 and Philadelphia 26. The last 4 played in Philadelphia between these two teams all have gone over, averaging 54 points per game. So Dallas always goes over right now, 4 straight in their first of back-to-back division games. There's just a lot of trends that really point to the over here, especially in division games when you have a home team favored by more than basically a touchdown or so. These games go over big time right now within this division. 14-1 over the last 4 years when NFC East teams meet and the home team is favored by a touchdown or more. Uh, just plenty of trends that kind of point this one kind of going over right now. So I'm going over, guys, with 47.5. Come on, this feels cheap to me. I think I've got a double premium. I like the side. I like the total. We're just seeing a little bit of movement right now at DraftKings, up to 8.5 minus -0.8 currently at DraftKings. So give me the over in this one. I'll call it. Give me the worst line, 48 over 15 at Bovada right now. Dying Legacy says, uh, the dictatorship, right? It's just like Russia. It's just like Russia. Or right now, maybe this will be the moment for maybe Dallas will. Hey, Russia's on a high right now, so maybe Dallas will get it too. I'm going to let you guys got any more comments. I think the segment is done. Enjoy the game, everybody. I'll be giving out some props later today on some shows, but I've got my big play on the side here tonight, but I'm going with the over as my play here on the morning steam. We got some horse racing. Where are we? Is this thing stuck behind me here right now with the odds here? What's going on? Are we? Is the thing working back there? I try to have this fancy odds board. There we go. Fancy odds boards for you guys to not have to look at my ugly face the whole time. Run the odds back there a little bit. You see the matchups here today. There's Mercury and the Mystics right here, 9.5. These are all live odds when you watch the show here. 9.5, 158.5. There's the Dodger game, $1.18 for the Dodgers. So you don't have to always just watch me. I've got the live odds back here. Valkyries 11.5 tonight. There's the Aces minus 2.5 there. Now Aces minus 2.5, or Lynx minus 2.5 right now. So you can always check out the live odds. There's some college football this week. Look at some of those great games with Texas Tech and Kent. Look at this, Virginia and NC State, man. 54. I think that maybe it turned out to be a high scoring game. How about Texas? They're only 36.5 here against San Jose, trying to bounce back with Arch Manning. And there you see more action. So you can check me out here, or you can check out the odds behind my head, behind my big old bald head, my Charlie Brown haircut here on the morning steam. All right, I guess that's it. Nuke has the last say here, Jerry Jones. And, well, maybe Nuke, but we will give him credit for the money that he's made on buying the Cowboys when he did and timing. Although, hey, I guess if I could have afforded, I'd be the guy looking like at least a financial windfall. Let's not call him a genius. Maybe it's just a little windfall. All right, guys, that's it for the football today. I think, let me see if I can just give out, look, I think my favorite plays are going to be in the Philadelphia passing game today with Hurts, with Brown, with Smith. I think those guys are my favorite plays today. I'll find different ways to get on them here for sure in the game tonight. I'm taking the over as my play. I'll even up it here. Let me fix it here on the – I don't want to leave the football game because that's all the football we got today. I'll call it 48 right there right now. All right, Jerry's getting too old, right? But then again, you know what? It really has not been able to do it here over, last 20 years at least. They've had their moments, and look how we're talking about it now. Maybe I've led you guys on a little bit, but it's all coming back to Jones, right? And maybe they'll treat him with a win here tonight to lift his spirits, because if not, and let's just say it goes the other way, well, there'll be questions, especially on the shows that love to talk about the Cowboys. Jimmy Lambeau. ready to go. I'm done with the NFL, I guess. All right, let's go to our 6-game Major League card. Man, this show's going to go quick now. We'll be out of here before the bottom of the hour for sure here today. So, all right. Hey, a little bit of breaking news from pop culture here, coming out here within the last few moments. Fashion designing legend Giorgio Armani has died at the age of 91. He basically turned the concept of understated elegance into a multi-billion-dollar fashion empire. Armani died at his home in Milan today at the age of 91. All right, let's go to the baseball here right now with Philadelphia taking on the Brewers, with Ranger Suarez taking on Freddie Peralta in this one in the marquee matchup of the day. Let's back off that statement. Skeens is pitching against the Dodgers, but Pirates are no good, so that doesn't count. But this one does, with Philadelphia and Milwaukee, two World Series contenders. I think that is safe to say here for sure. And in this one, got Milwaukee here favored. Let's get this current line out here right now with Milwaukee. I'll keep it $1.25, but we could be up there a little bit higher. The total has also drifted down here, maybe to 8 under 20. Maybe I'm going to actually call it 7.5 over 20. Definitely seen this one kind of move to the under here with Philadelphia and Milwaukee. I don't think we've seen it. Let me see if it's getting steamy in here with these two, because this has definitely been a significant move to the under, but I don't think there was any widely reported steam in this one. There hasn't really been much steam here this morning. I think the only thing I had was about 10 minutes before airtime, there was steam that came in on the Tampa Bay Rays over Cleveland. Cleveland did have a little bit of a pitching change there overnight, or not change necessarily, but Logan Allen going. Let me fix my Peralta graphic there. You guys probably noticed it there, and I didn't. All right. For the Rangers, for the Phillies here, and Suarez in this one, he comes in with a 10-6 record, 3.02 ERA, 1.16 WHIP, 246 batting average against, and 309 BABIP for Peralta. 28 starts. Brewers are 18-10 with Peralta on the mound. He's 16-5. Are we going to get a 20-game winner this year? Peralta could be the one to get there. Suarez is 6-13 to the under this season. Peralta, though, comes in with a 2.58 ERA, 107 WHIP, 192 batting average against, and 243 BABIP. I'd say Peralta has been the more solid guy for this Milwaukee club. Remember, I've kind of talked up, Milwaukee big time this season as far as their starting pitching. They did have some hiccups in here for sure, but let's see what you guys have in this one. Philadelphia has lost 5 of their last 6 games against the Brewers. They've dropped 4 of their last 5 on the road. Milwaukee's won 13 of their last 19 games at home. The Milwaukee and the Phillies have gone under in 8 of their last 12 matchups against one another. Let's go to the chat and see what you guys have in this one between Philadelphia and Milwaukee today. I'd say it's the best game on the card, even with some of these others, Yankees and Houston. This is a pretty decent card for a 6-game card, it feels like. Let's go to the chat, see what you have in this one. Got to take the Brewers, says Jimmy. Justin says, give me Contreras here to go over in his bases at plus money. Bar says Brewers on the run line. Robert likes the Phillies on the money line here in this one. A little bit of dog money and a good series, good matchup here, man, to get us going. Now, this is at 4:10 Eastern, 1:10 Pacific, so a twilight game here, kind of. Nine Legacy Brewers money line and team total over. Gary Parent says take Elliott there back in the football game over 7.5 points. Thank you, Gary. Robert likes the under here in this one. Nuke said, I'm taking Peralta right now every time here at home, right? You might as well, the way this man is going. Philadelphia is mashing. There's as well, no doubt about it. But they have had some road woes, and maybe Washington. And why do I keep saying Washington? Milwaukee is still, cruising along. Let's not, let's not forget where they stand here currently. And like I said, these are the top two teams in the National League here right now. Milwaukee's comfortably ahead in the overall standings by 5.5 games here currently. Justin has Brewers over there, and I think that's going to do it for the chat in this one. All right, I'm going to go under here for sure with Philadelphia and Milwaukee. It feels like a premium here for me, but you know what? Give some credit to these offenses. Maybe they could have a steady day here, it feels like. But I'm going to take the under here with Suarez and Peralta. Like I said, in mentioning those stats, right? Suarez is a guy who's gone under in 13 of 19 results so far. Peralta's got those great numbers. And don't forget, when you get into the bullpens here, Milwaukee, they're kind of top 10, but for whatever reason, the Phillies, this has been their bugaboo. They got a bottom 10 bullpen so far. So will that be the difference in this one? I think that's it from you guys. I'll take the under with Philadelphia and Milwaukee. Next up, we got another great matchup with the Dodgers on the road here with Blake Snell going up against the Pirates and Paul Skeens here. And Snell is a road favorite against Skeens. What? Wait a minute. Didn't they watch yesterday's game? Don't they know what, Paul Skeens ain't a favorite? Is this a spot where you want a Paul Skeens? The Dodgers are obviously having some struggles, especially offensively here right now. And what is wrong with Ohtani? Dehydrated. I mean, I'm dehydrated right now, I got to tell you. All right. For the Dodgers here, they have lost 4 of their last 5 games. So I don't like this one streak. You can see everything going on in my life. Hope you can't see my boxer shorts on here. For the Dodgers, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Pittsburgh has won 4 of their last 5. Pirates have won 6 straight at home. Dodgers have dropped 9 of their last 12 on the road. They have defeated Pittsburgh in 6 of their last 9 games, but come on, they're the Dodgers. They're supposed to beat Pittsburgh, but didn't happen yesterday, 3-0, right? Pittsburgh's gone under in 5 of their last 7. The Dodgers have gone under in 4 of their last 6, although 7 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams have gone over. Let's go to the chat and see what you've got here. A pretty strong game here, no matter how you look at it, with the Snell going up against Skeens here for Blake Snell. 2.41 ERA, 1.36 whip, 244 batting average against, but a 312 BABIP here coming into this one for Paul Skeens. 9-9 record. He's gone under in 16 of his 25 results this season. Just a 2.05 ERA, 0.95 whip, 198 batting average against, and a 269 BABIP for Skeens. Let's see what you guys have here. This one, the Dodgers. Pirates have won both so far. But the Padres can't take advantage. But the Dodgers lose, the Padres are losing right now. I'm just laughing to laugh at it because the Padres aren't getting it done. Barr likes the run line here for the Dodgers, and Justin's going again. He's going again. He likes the Pirates here, plus money, and he's going back to the game tonight to see Skeens and Snell. That'd be a good one to go to, right? Cash gain here is on the Dodgers. Robert likes the over 7 here. And let me look at that line here, making sure. Yeah, $1.20 The total actually looks like it's dipped here. Feels like now it's not getting steam just yet, but I believe that this total has gone down to 7 flat here at some spots, mostly at the square books actually. Looks like Circa's still hanging on to 7 over 20, but Bet Online's a 7 flat. The stations here in Las Vegas, 7 flat as well. All right, let's see what else here. Terrell, Pittsburgh, lay the runs here, go against Dave Roberts. I interviewed Dave Roberts as a kid. Man, I'm old. Gerardo Hernandez, good morning. 9, Legacy, Pirates first 5. Might sweep here, sad to say, Gerardo. Nuke likes Skeens. In this one, Justin says Pirates enjoy sweeping the Dodgers. Maybe sometimes this is where the Dodgers kind of, you get into a rut a little bit, but man, it just seems like Dodgers can't get out of their own way half the time right now. And, I can't be critical. They're still in first place ahead of my Padres right now by 2.5 games because the Padres have lost 8 of their last 10 and are on a 4-game losing streak. All right, I better make a play here right now. I'm talking long in these games because we got that short card, it feels like, here today. So just hanging on to the games and going as slow as I can and to keep you guys here. I love attention. We got 66 of you in here right now, and really appreciate you joining me here on the Morning Steam Show. I'll have to make my play in this one between the Dodgers and the Pirates here today, and I'm going to go with the Pirates in this one for sure. Come on, Pirates with Paul Skeens. This is what I want. I want Skeens as a dog. Yeah, he's even money or whatever, but Nuke says take a plus 105, saying pretty much the same thing there, but yeah, let's go with the Pirates today for sure. Next up, the Cleveland Guardians are going to take on the Tampa Bay Rays with Logan Allen going here. A little bit of a switcheroo here for Cleveland, it feels like, in this one. I think Gavin Williams might have been originally scheduled here. I'm not sure what the situation was, but the widely reported steam just did come in a short time ago on the Rays, and Bosnia-Herzegovina just closed out Georgia 84-76 in Eurobasket action. That was the final that you just heard coming in back there. Tampa is up to, they're up to $1.60 here, and 8.5 under $1.60. Goodness. That's a pretty big number. And when you're talking about right now the Rays, right? I mean, what's going on? I mean, are the Rays all of a sudden the team to beat here or something? We know the Rays right now are chasing the wild card with this winning streak, man. 6 straight games right now for Tampa Bay, looking pretty good, but they're still 2.5 games back of Seattle, and they still have Kansas City tied with them, and the Rangers are a game ahead of that. Right now. So Tampa, they're in pursuit here, but still a pretty big number. Cleveland is just 3 games back, just a half a game behind Tampa. But look, Logan Allen, there are worse options here. I guess Gavin Williams wouldn't be one of them, but Allen, a 4.5 ERA, 1.42 whip, 263 batting average against, and a 296 BABIP for Ryan Pepio here. 10-10 record. Rays are 12-16 with Pepio, 3.7 ERA, 1.15 whip, 222 batting average against, and 256 BABIP. Definitely better numbers than Allen here, but is it worthy of $1.60 here? I kind of want to. Well, let's see what you guys have first. Cleveland's dropped 12 of their last 16. They have defeated Tampa Bay in 4 of the last 5 meetings, but Cleveland's lost 7 of 8 right now on the road. I mentioned Tampa Bay's winning streak. 9 of the last 11 meetings between these two teams have gone under, although Tampa's gone over in 4 of their last 5 coming in. Let's go to the chat and see what you guys have here right now with the Guardians and the Rays here in this one tonight. I know that I'm kind of bending some of these, and maybe bending my own rules a little bit and taking some of these favorites uh, here late in the season, just because one way or the other. But go to the chat. Not many comments here, so let's see here. Caminero, get that RBI. Can he get the home run? Bar on the Rays here on the money line. Terrell likes it to go over big time tonight with these two in that park. 9 Legacy says Tampa Bay on the run line today. Maybe that's the way to go, says 9 Legacy. Robert likes the over here in this one. Boy, it's pricey, isn't it? And even that Cleveland run line is kind of keeping me out of really any decent pick. Whatever I do or whatever I say, it's going to be kind of a high line, but too high of a price for me on that Steam, and I've got to take the Cleveland Guardians here on the run line. This one's got 4-3 written all over it. I'm going to say it's going to be 4-3 Tampa Bay probably here tonight. I know you guys got some over on that game, and that's fine. I respect you guys there in that one for sure. Look at that move. Another move here on the under, it looks like, in that Philly-Milwaukee game, man. Definitely going to be some 7.5 flats here soon. It feels like. Okay, that's it for that one. Let's keep it moving here right now. We're halfway through the baseball. The Angels are on the road with Hendricks, and he's going up here against Noah Cameron. So, look, Kansas City was going to have Seth Lugo here in this spot, but now it's Noah Cameron. That's no downgrade. That's for sure. If anything, it feels like got just as solid a pitcher here, if not better, with Cameron. Really strong numbers. He is just 7-6, and the Royals are 8-11 with Cameron on the mound, the left-hander. 2.92 ERA, 109 WHIP, 216 batting average against, and a 241 BABIP for Kyle Hendricks here, the veteran, 6-9 record, 4.89 ERA, 1.3 WHIP, 267 batting average against, and a 283 BABIP here for Kyle Hendricks. For the Angels coming into this one, they've won 4 of their last 5 games. The Royals have lost 4 of their last 5 games coming in, but listen to some of these numbers. 11 of the last 13 meetings between these two teams in Kansas City has gone under. Kansas City's gone under in 5 of their last 6 against the Angels overall. The Royals have gone under in 10 of their last 12 games at home. The Angels have gone under in 5 of their last 6 games overall and 4 of their last 5 on the road. The Royals have gone under in 5 straight games, and the total is 9, like it's going to be a slugfest out here. It's even juiced to the over at the square books. Come on. This feels like a premium to me, but I'm going to go with the under right here, right now, and try to look like a genius. But I'm just rolling with these trends a little bit with these two. And look, Hendricks can certainly get shelled, but by a team that averages just 3.8 runs per game, is that what's going to happen? No, the Angels give up 5 runs per game, but that market's having a rough time here getting going, it feels like, huh? Or maybe it's just my portfolio. Okay, let's go to the chat here. We got a couple picks here on this one. And we've got NYC Bar. We got Bar here on the under. Thank you, Bar. Appreciate all your support as well. Gerardo, it is a big day in World Cup qualifying today. Man, there's got to be 25 games, it feels like, today in World Cup qualifying over the next couple of days. We're on the international break here this weekend. He likes Wales, minus 3/4 of a goal at minus 132. There are a couple of games underway right now with Ghana leading Chad 1-0. Wales and Kazakhstan just underway here. And this game that Gerardo is talking about here with Wales today is a afternoon game here in the United States, I believe. Let me see here. Maybe is that today or tomorrow, actually? Well, it's got to be today. I mean, Gerardo wouldn't lead me astray on that, but I don't know what time that game is, and I was wondering if it was actually tomorrow, but all right, I can't help out Gerardo. Anyway, he gave us the Wales there. Okay, Sports Money, hello. Thank you for stopping by here today. And, it's a lot. Oh, yeah, duh, I just talked about it, right? The Kazakhstan-Wales game. Thanks, Gerardo. Woo. Sorry about that, brother. Maybe I'm not all the way awake. On a short card like this, I was able to, maybe I slept, maybe I got up at 5 a.m. today, but I'm ready to go with this card, right? Irish King is here as well. I'm on the under, Angels and the Royals. All right, might as well talk about them all here on the Morning Steam Show today. We won't be talking about this one come Saturday or games like this with the White Sox here going up against the Twins. In this one, let's take a look here with this particular matchup with the White Sox. And Ellard here goes for the Sox. For Ellard, let's see, is he an opener here right now? Let me see what's going on here in this. Do I have it right? No, Shane Smith. Okay, let me get that right. Yeah. Okay. I thought he was I thought he was getting an opener. Yeah. Let me look. I've got Ellard opening here for Smith. Ellard, the left-hander. Let me see. I might have to go to the X machine here to confirm this. Because some of the books are listing both for both, because I think you're going to have Smith here. Is Frazier Ellard will, okay, here we go. Frazier Ellard will make this start here today. Frazier Ellard will make the start. Let me fix that, and it's going to be Shane Smith tomorrow. Yeah, for sure, right? You guys are helping me out in the chat. Thanks a lot. Okay, for sure. Ellard here gets the start for the White Sox here today. So Ellard, 1 start, 9 appearances, 0-2 record, 4.82 ERA, 0. His numbers are off the charts because of, remember, he was incredible so far. I mean, he is an opener. The bulk pitcher. Let me see if we can figure out what's going on though. Totally in this one, because Ellard's not going to run long. I know that. He doesn't give up a hit. How many hits has this guy given up so far? Not very many. 6.14 xFIP, but let's see here. He does give up walks, that's for sure. So far, I mean, a wild 24% walk rate in his 9 games. So that's a little bit sketchy here for sure. All right, and Taj Bradley goes for Minnesota's Twins will try to avoid a 4-game sweep here right now. The White Sox have won all 3 so far. Hey, we've been on them on a little bit. Let's go to the chat. Help me out here on this one. Taj Bradley, 4.82 ERA. Bradley, 13-8 to the over in his starts. 238 batting average against and a 273 BABIP. Chicago's won 4 of their last 5, although they dropped 9 of their last 13 on the road. They've won 5 straight against Minnesota. Minnesota's gone over in 4 and 6 of their last 7 games at home. Minnesota's dropped 4 of 5 overall. Minnesota's also gone over in 8 of their last 9, and the White Sox have gone over in 6 of their last 9 games. Will this one go over here today with Chicago and Minnesota? Look, did it go over yesterday with these two? No, still was 4-3, right? All right, let's go to the chat. This one feels a little bit dicey for me. Let's see what you got in the chat, if anything. Oh yeah, plenty of comments here. Let's go to it. White Sox run line for VAR. White Sox over for Trevor. Justin says White Sox team total over. Irish King says White Sox money line team total over. White Sox here love in Minnesota. Nine Legacy though says Minnesota Twins money line and full game over. Hi, Lovable. Nice to see you today, Lovable. And Lovable says I didn't even know Bradley got traded to the Twins. And you know what? Maybe it will work out for Bradley in a new locale. Lando says, "Give me over." White Sox. White Sox team total over. Got it. I got it there. In that one. All right, let's take a look here. Guess I got to make my call. It's one of those. It does feel like one of those games where either way I'm not too secure in it. But let me see what the White Sox run line is. If it's on the minus $1, oh, it's $1.70. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll see. Eller doesn't give up any hits. We know that so far. He's been kind of crazy out there in his stints for sure. It's hard to trust Minnesota and even tougher to trust them at this price. But the White Sox are minus 170 on the run line. Can the White Sox do it again here? All right. I'll just make my call, and I'll make it easy on myself, I think. Give me the under here in this one. I'm going to try the under with the White Sox in Minnesota as my play on the show. Screw that side. All right. Here we go. And Justin said a full game over on the full game over, not Sox team. Okay, thank you there, Justin. All right. The Sox, maybe they have a decent lineup, Terrell says. I'll go under. All right, got one more here in the major leagues with the Yankees on the road taking on the Astros, and what a game last night, huh? Things got a little bit wild there, and ejections, and the Yankees couldn't get anybody out, and they were frustrated. The Astros went right on by. Today it's going to be Carlos Rodon here for the Yankees. 15-7 record for Rodon, 3.18 ERA, 108 whip, 188 batting average against, and a 233 BABIP for Christian Javier here, his fifth start of the season. Astros are 3-1 so far with him on the mound, 3.38 ERA, 111 whip, 161 batting average against, and a 200 BABIP. That's pretty good numbers for sure there so far for Javier. Let's see what you guys have here in this one with Houston taking on the Yankees here tonight. This is it. I mean, this game is a 7:40 Eastern start, 4:40 Pacific, and then we're done with baseball. Settle in. You can watch the end of the games, but you'll be watching football. Yankees have won 8 of their last 10. They've won 10 of their last 12 on the road. Astros have still lost 8 of 9 to the Yankees here at home. Houston's gone under in 7 of their last 10 games overall, although 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams have gone over, and the Yankees have won 11 of the last 15 between the two overall. Yankees have gone over in 13 of their last 17 games. Coming in, let's go to the chat. Final game of the day between Yankees and the Astros. Chat All-Stars, what do you say? Here, it's going to be VAR. Likes the over in this one. Justin likes the over here as well. Irish King says Pittsburgh and the White Sox will complete those sweeps. Lovable went with Tampa Bay there in that matchup with Cleveland. And maybe the White Sox as well. Lovable on the Yankees run line. Lando says go over in this one. Javier will give it up to the Yankees. They've been averaging 7 runs and blasting home runs. Even last night, they almost came back when Bellinger hit that 3-run home run to close it to 8-7. And then another controversial call, but Jazz got rung up and the game was over, and they still wanted to argue the balls and strikes. And let's see here. Lovable says Houston got hit by the asteroid. Robert says Astros money line, 9 legacy. Astros full Astros run line and full game under. That's what Nine Legacy says about this one. All right, I got to make my call here with Houston and the Yankees here tonight. Terrell says the Yankees are angry and they'll go over in their team total. And Trevor's got the over here in this one. Rodon's been a complete winner. The Yankees, what can you say? They really crushed this team. It's just that yesterday it finally happened. Houston was able to turn the tables a little bit, but still 8.5. The total's gone up here. Let me update that. It's up to 8.5 over at minus 120 or so in that one. So, okay, chat all-stars. I think you guys have made your statement here in this one, and I'm going to make my call with Houston and the Yankees here today, and I'm going with the under. I mean, how many unders can I go with? 4 of the 6 games, I've got the under here, so maybe I should take the salami here. I think I did see the price there right now. 52.5 today is the salami. I guess I'd be going under given the what I just said on this handicap. Okay, let's see here. Rodon time.
Steam play.
All right. I think that's going to do it for the baseball segment. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you helping me out there with some plays. Hopefully you'll be on some winners as well for tomorrow. Irish King on the Yankees on the run line. Let's go to our 3 games in the WNBA. Justin's in here right now. And, hey, if you want. Woo! The yawns are settling in. If you want the best WNBA coverage, check us out over on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel with the 2-3 zone. Tony's Picks look at the WNBA with myself, Justin McKelvey there in the chat, Ron Crawford as well. That the 2-3 zone defense in the WNBA is played more often now than ever. I won't say ever before, but on average, 3 or 4 plays per game will see a zone defense in the WNBA. That is actually, even though it sounds like a very minuscule amount, that is actually up over the last several years in the league. All right, little note there. Had to research that one. Here we go. Let's see here. Dak to throw a pick says Irish King. And there's AOD in the chat. I see AOD today. Terrell says it's under Thursday. Irish King says CD, you'll have a big game tonight. All right, let's go to the WNBA. I promise to get the show over here by the bottom of the hour. Phoenix is on the road taking on the Washington Mystics here in this one. Phoenix is favored by I think it's 9. It's definitely gone down here to 159.5. It feels like at some of the sharp books. Maybe it's 160 out here at some of the books here in this one. But let's see what you guys have here with the Mercury and the Mystics. The crazy thing right now in the WNBA standings is the teams that are in second, third, and fourth place are separated by just a half a game right now. Atlanta leads by a half a game over Las Vegas and this Phoenix team. But, Washington does get the money here sometimes. So let's see what you have, if anything, here in this one. We'll get the WNBA coverage started here with just a 3-game slate here. This one's the only early game at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. The other two said, hey, why not we? And here I will say this about, because it's a common theme, right? We always think that there's some great conspiracy about what games are on TV and what's going on with that, right? But honestly, it's more like the WNBA doesn't care because they cater to a certain type of audience that they might like football, but they really like the WNBA. So I don't think they care. Anyway, let's see what you guys have here in this one with Phoenix and Washington tonight. And I guess they probably could do a better job here. Everybody knows that this was going to be a football game night, but they got to cram in all their games. Most of the teams right now just have 3 or 4 games left in the regular season. Then we'll be here for the playoffs. All right, I'm going to take a look at this one here with Phoenix and Washington. Don't forget to check out the 2-3 Zone show with myself and Justin. We went over some of these games here for sure, but let's see what you guys have in this one. Phoenix taking on Washington here tonight. It's going to be Var is on the under here, and Robert is on the under here as well. Okay, if that settles it. Got some under action for sure. Hey, I got Washington here to cover this one against Phoenix. I think Washington get the money here with 9 points. That seems okay to me. I'm going to take Washington. Look, Phoenix has been pretty hot, but that's still a pretty big number to win by double digits. Justin says take AT, the real MVP, over 23.5 points and rebounds. And Robert, he likes the Mystics in this one. All right, next up is a hot game here for sure. Doesn't mean a whole lot in the standings, although, like we said, the Aces are battling out. Amazing to think right now, despite this 12-game winning streak right now for the Aces, they're still a half a game back of the Atlanta Dream coming into this one, but another win would do it. But who do they have to beat? They got to beat the Minnesota Lynx. And look at this line. It's actually the Lynx favorite here now by 2.5 over the Aces here. Wow. And the total 164.5. So certainly a little bit of a move here on the Lynx today. And hey, they've been so hot, but Dejanay Carrington is out of this game with a shoulder injury. And that's kind of big news. Now, Kayla McBride, she is in there. Remember, I think she missed the last game with rest, but Carrington has been an addition to this team, and she's fit right in with this team, doing pretty well. But 2.5 now against a Las Vegas team that's won 12 in a row? Huh. Okay. Well, we know Minnesota's number one, man. I mean, they got a record coming in of 32-8 here right now. They've won 2 straight, 7 of their last 10 games overall. So let's see what you guys have in this one with Minnesota and Las Vegas here tonight. I'll go to the chat with these two, and it's going to be Lovable's like in Washington. NYC Bar is on the over. Robert's on the under here yesterday. Justin took the Lynx on the money line. All right. Well, I got to make my call in this one, and I'm going over in this one with Minnesota and Las Vegas. Give me the over tonight. All right. One more in the W, and the show is over, man. It's bottom of the hour. I said we'd get us out of here with the Mavericks. Oh, I kill. Okay, the Wings and the Valkyries here tonight. Here we go. In this matchup with Dallas on the road here, big underdog to the red hot Valkyries here right now. In fact, look at this line. Oh my goodness, it's up to 11.5 here. There is some news to report here for the Dallas Wings as their injuries continue to pile up. Now, Misha Hines-Allen is questionable here. We already know that Haley Jones is out of this game. Geisel Sauter, she's out for the season now. Joins that injured list. Now, Azia James has been moved to probable. Golden State has injury woes as well, including new injuries here. Tiffany Hayes is out in this one. Xander Lassini is questionable here, so still 11.5. Seems a little bit wild, but Dallas has had their struggles. The total here is 159. Let's go to the chat. Dallas is on a massive losing streak here right now, so they'll try to end it, but they've lost 8 straight games here right now. All right, go to the chat, see what you guys have in this one with Dallas taking on Golden State here tonight. Okay, let's go to the chat. Going to be Will Johnson. He likes the Aces in that game against Minnesota. Var likes the Valkyries here on the money line. Robert likes the under here in this one. And Justin says, he's got the Valkyries in the first half. All right, I got to make my call here in this one with Dallas and Golden State. Make sure you check out the show. Thank you, Justin. We'll be along with another show for tomorrow's games, including the rematch between the Sparks and the Dream. Also, Chicago's taking on Indiana off of their win, and New York is taking on Seattle in tomorrow's action. All right. And for me in this one, I've got the over with Dallas and Golden State. That'll be my play here on the Morning Steam Show. All right. Dallas will get blown out, says Terrell. That's going to do it. My goodness, for the Morning Steam. Is that really going to do it? Oh, my gosh, you guys. Well, thank you for a great show. Really appreciate it. We're going to do the drawing here right now and see if anybody wants Ramon's picks. Hope you do. You can go over to winnable.com/Ramon and get my plays here for the day. I'll have a couple of updates sent out here today, and check it out over at winnable.com. Use the promo code STEAM to get signed up. Hey, why not right now? Use the promo code NFL25. Get 6 months for $60. That's 33 cents a day. Is this show worth 33 cents a day to you? Go over to winnable.com right now and get 6 months of my picks over there at Winnable. I'm going to be here every day. I've been here every day except maybe a few. What have we missed? The All-Star break. Today represents my 1-year anniversary here with Mikey and Jeff over on the Sports Money. I called them the night before and I said, I need a home for my show. Had to leave my other place where I was doing the show, and I said, I need a place to put my show, and I love the name Sports Money, and you guys are doing what I'm interested in, professional looking show, or we try. We might be casting a rod out there, but anyways, we'll see here. Sign up over at winnable.com, you guys, for 33 cents a day. It's not only 33 cents a day. Would you like to have my picks for 25 cents per day? Use the promo code NFL25, pay $60 for 6 months, and I'll throw in 2 months. If you use the promo code NFL25, it'll be 8 months of plays. I already proved I'm here every freaking day for the last 365 days except the All-Star break. And I couldn't even leave town because my rental car broke down. Couldn't even take a vacation. So go over to winnable.com so I can try to go get my stuff in storage, bring it home to San Diego. I'm paying $250 a month for that. Down there, help me out. Go to winnable.com/Ramon. All right, here we go. We'll have the drawing here in just a moment.
It's your boy, Mikey Money. I'm inviting you to join the Sports Money crew on Winnable. Get all of our premium best bet selections.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
We do the work, you get the plays sent straight to your phone right when you need them.
Don't wait, don't guess, don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
Okay, and let's get ready to do the drawing here right now, and also let's talk about the top posters of the day here on the show, and they were in no particular order, or is it? NYC Bar number 1, Justin number 2, Robert number 3, Trevor 4, Gerardo 5, AOD 6, Rich Stubbs 7th, Terrell 8th, 9 Legacy 9th, and Lovable was 10th. Let's do the drawing here right now. The winner of the drawing will get 1 free month of plays when they use the promo code WINNER. If you win the drawing, just go to winnable.com/Ramon, enter in WINNER under the promo code. You're going to get 1 free month of these plays. You're free to see how I do. Check me out. Sports Money, Will, Textile. No, it wasn't Textile. Sports Talk with JT, I think so it was. Sports Money, AOD, and the winner is Nasty Nate. Well, we know Nasty Nate ain't going to be interested in my picks, but if he was, he could use the promo code WINNER to get a month and sent right to his phone. Lets him know who I'm on when I'm on the Red Sox. Appreciate it, everybody. That's going to do it for the Morning Steam Show. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. More Morning Steam, but Mikey Money's here today at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific of pre-gaming. Mike will get you ready for the primetime action, including tonight's football game. We'll be here live in conjunction with Razor Sharp Picks, so you can expect a great cast of characters here in our first game of the season. I don't think I can make it all the way through the game. I got another show I got to do right in the middle of the game, but that's just the way it is here for me right now on today. Just couldn't work it out, so I have to leave the game there in about the halftime probably. So, but hey, don't forget, check us out with the coverage tonight in conjunction with Razor Sharp Picks. Mikey will be there, I'll be there, and some other folks. Sharpie will be there too, so if you love Sharpie, make sure you get over there. We'll have some fun with him tonight. For you covering the baseball a little bit there at the end as well. See who Sharpie's on with those picks. All right, Bernardo's got it going. He's got Wales there so far. They just scored, I guess he says. All right, there. And Justin's going to go with that play there on the Euro baskets today. And Lovable, thank you. That makes me feel good. Nate wins again. I think that's the second time Nate won. So I think Nate gets 2 months of plays. Bar here, thank you. Robert, thank you as well. That's going to do it for the Morning Steam. We'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for all your support. And again, go over to winnable.com, use that promo code STEAM, and that'll get more plays sent to your phone. And like I said, the one thing that's really cool about it now that I'm really stoked with the guys at Winnable for doing is putting the results up there. You know, that everything's getting graded here right now with the plays, and it's really cool to see that. In fact, we had, for example, here's our free winner yesterday with the Brewers, and it says when you win it. So we took the Brewers money line there over Philly, and then it says win right there. So you see what you won, you know, what you win here, and all those plays. So there was our WNBA premium yesterday. We took Atlanta and sent it out, and shows you a winner right there. Gets delivered to your phone just like that. So hopefully that'll work for everybody, and I'd really love for you to do it and support me here. I'll hang out for one more year here on the Sports Money Network. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow. And for the Sports Money Network, I'm Ramon Scott. So long.
Cover, that's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott. The morning steam so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice or might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott. Sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money.